Hello and welcome. Today I'm gonna show you how to make your materials look better. I got a mesh here from a friend of mine and the mesh looks good, but the ground textures look, if I'm honest, a bit boring. So I'm gonna show you how we can change this from this to something like this. We have a nice little water layer, which isn't actually water, but it's just a roughness. This is just a roughness of the material. So with that said, I'm gonna show you how to make the shader. No, that's a displacement. We're gonna go later to that. Where's my shader? Here. So we're gonna make first the noise mask. For the noise mask we take the world position node, and from x epsilon z we take a multiply, and we add a scalar parameter with a low value. We plug that into a noise node. The noise node is set to scale 1. Fast gradient 3D texture, it's the most best performing in my opinion. Levels we're gonna take 6. Minimum output, that is what counts, has to be 0. Minimum has to be 0 and maximum output is 1 because we're gonna using this at mask. And just to be sure that we get what we have, because it's a mask, we're gonna do saturate. Saturate clamps the value from 0 to 1, everything else gets sorted out. And this is then our noise mask. After this, we take our albedo texture and plug it into A. Then we multiply the same albedo with a low value, so we get some dark colors, and we lerp it over the noise mask that it made. So that's the albedo. We do the same for the roughness. I mean, now that's emissive in my case because I had emissive. That's my roughness, which I did the same thing. I just took the roughness, put it to A, took the B, multiplied it with 0.15 to get a darker value, and I used the noise mask. With the normal it gets a bit different, because the normal, we're using the floor normal and we're having like a puddle, but I won't want the puddles to be still. I don't want them to be like, that's gonna be later. So for that we just use a vector 3 and we set the blue color to 1. That represents a flat normal, and we lerp this over a noise node, and that's it. I took just ambient occlusion here to get something rolling in it. So with that said, let me show you how this looks like in a bigger scale. So that's the material I got later. It looks cool, I won't lie. You see, you got some puddle layers in the depths, and you can control that with the noise where you have the puddles. You have some nice self-shadowing. The puddles look so cool. Now you don't need to have a flat normal here. You can do literally a water normal twice, push one in one direction and the other in the other direction, and you have moving water. And we did displace him too, so because we are using nanite, we made a displacement texture. I just took the normal, converted it to grayscale, and I just set the output to grayscale and 32-bit to get the best result in displacement. And then just go on the modeling tabs here. You go under deform, displace, select the texture, and that's it. With that set, Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Have a great one and see you in the next one. Peace out.